Hello, my name is Rich Howard, owner of Architectural Builders Supply. This video is to bring you a closer look at the Pemko number S105D. This is a piece of silicone, Kerf-in style, dark brown weather stripping is what this is. This is a 6-inch sample of the material. It's available in the D finish, which is the dark brown, and then also the W finish, which is white. And is a very common, well, fairly common piece of weather stripping because it is used in wood frames, generally wood frames that have been kerfed for this weather stripping to insert into. Okay. There is a link below this video showing some important dimensional properties of the material. They don't give a kerf width for this material. In general, 1/8 of an inch is the magic dimension for creating a kerf. And I certainly would not disagree with that. When I put the caliper on that, I can certainly get that, compressed down to, 0.12. So that's not such an issue, getting that put in there. The width that they give you is 3/8 from, as you can see, from the bottom of the stem before the arrowhead starts, and when it's in its proper sort of shape. It does come like this. It will look oval because it's come off a roll is the bottom line, but that resumes a natural corrected shape with time and use. The important thing when you're creating a new frame, the first time anyway, is how much to hold the stop back from the face of the door, meaning how much room should there be to account for this. And Pemko gives that information. They say the minimum is 1/16 of an inch and the maximum is 3/8. Well, that certainly is a rather large range. The fact of the matter is, you'll need to determine what works best for your application. This sort of material, a 1/4 inch would be the idea. Maybe 3/16. It's supple. It's fairly easy to. It's extremely easy to just move down, and you can see where that's going to, compress down very well. It's just, I don't think you want an excessive amount of compressing. You're going to have several, 17 feet of the material that you're going to need to all compress when you close that door. So somewhere in that range of 1/4 inch might be pretty good for this sort of gap to allow for the kerf to go in. One thing that I'm realizing is that they don't really show what a kerf in the frame looks like, and it might benefit you to see it, at least crudely drawn here. So it's just a little profile of what a frame looks like, and then when we insert the kerf material into the drawing, it looks somewhat like that. And then of course your door fits in here. And really what we're questioning is how much of the gap do you want to leave here? 3/16, 1/4 inch, something in that range. The material is obviously, when it comes shipped to you, it's going to be a lot more than 3/8. It's closer to 9/16 actually. But of course that's meant to be more like this. Silicone is an excellent product for all instances when compared to vinyl. Silicone has very good properties when it comes to extreme temperature. It's impervious actually with exposure to ultraviolet. Not that ultraviolet's important if it's an interior door, of course, but if you're getting sunlight, there's your ultraviolet, your UV light. Impervious to fungus, mildew, will not deteriorate under standard exposure. So it's a really nice product. People who are manufacturing wood frames that are custom they're going to use a curved-in style weather stripping like this because it's convenient, it's effective, it's long-lasting, it's relatively inexpensive. The hardest part is creating the kerf, but only for those folks who really don't make a living doing it. If you're building a one-time frame, it might be more work than it's worth, but I don't believe that it is, because if you're creating that frame, you're just going to take your stop and run it down your table saw, or however you're going to go about doing that, or a router table, or a hand router itself, and easily create that kerf. Turn that piece over, put it on your jam, and you've got a kerf. It's that simple. The name Pemko is synonymous with all things weather stripping related. There is a link below this video to the manufacturer's page where you can pull up the full line product catalog and view all of their thresholds, their weather stripping, their perimeter gasketing, all of their other curved-in style weather stripping, of course, is there. This material is fire rated, so it would be permissible to use on a door that is fire rated, like a residential application from a mudroom to a garage. That's a fire rated door. It's typically 20 minute. This material is in compliance with that requirement. Available in several different lengths on the site, not only in inch sizes, but foot sizes as well. You can buy a 100-foot roll of this. You can also buy a 24-inch length of it. Not that you would necessarily need that, but I've had people use this in other instances, not doors, but windows, where they're going to weather strip that material. You might have casement windows, and it's 24-inch tall, and that's going to go on your side. You might need 1,000 feet of it. Well, that's okay too. It's sold per foot, so it's not a big deal. I would, in that case, order, it might be available in 250-foot lengths. So you might order just 4 of those. I don't know that you can get 1,000 foot in a continuous roll, but that's how you go about skinning that. Or if you needed, 48 feet, you can just order that multiple of 8-foot pieces and indicate, ship this in a continuous roll, that sort of thing. If you have any questions on the Pemko 105 or the S105D, Kerf-in style silicone weather strip, or any other Pemko product, please feel free to reach out to us. Thank you.